Hey, good afternoon, guys. I'm back at it after a couple hours sleep. I found a guy on Craigslist with a bunch of tools for sale, and I decided to make my way over there and snag a few pieces. I'll start right here. This is a Japanese-made Craftsman. At least it's not China, but anyways, it's a Craftsman little vise, and it's got homemade jaws that are about as wide as the stern of the Titanic. So, you know, that's not gonna fly. That would bother me every time I look at it. In the ad, I actually thought that he had a piece of steel clamped up in there, but in any event, those are the jaws. So chances are I'll just trim those short so they fit right, and each jaw is missing one bolt. No problem there. So it's a swivel vise, and looks like it's model 391-5180. So pretty good shape. Nice little vise. I'll definitely take that apart, clean it, repaint it, just like always. Next up, this is Black & Decker's home utility. I want to say it looks like the home utility line badge, but I don't see the name there. In any event, it's a drill. It's a 3/8 drill, USA made. It's got a nice Jacobs chuck on it, and the cord is intact. So I have a collection of old power tools, so that'll be cleaned up and put in the stash. Next up, that's a plastic housing bench grinder, but you know what? I picked it up. It's an old Sears Craftsman 6-inch bench grinder, 1/2-inch arbor, and it comes equipped with 2 grinding stones. But it's all there. The trays are there, both sides. The guards are there, both sides. Pretty good shape, you know. I'll wipe it down, and you know, everything does work. By the way, power tools do work. Next up, I really like the older stuff, as you probably already know. So I snagged this little, it's like a little crank jack, Simplex, and my plans are to clean this up, repaint it, and I'll just set it on the shelf somewhere to look. 1x6, pardon the camera angle. Des register, USA made. Nice little jack. There was only the one, so I snagged it. Next up, this is a little oddball hammer. I don't know if it's homemade or not, but it's just a little hammer, handy. I threw it in the pile. Next up, the Wizard. What does this say? 2821. I'm sorry, 12821. Wizard 1/2-inch drive breaker bar. Then another 1/2-inch drive breaker bar, and this is a Williams, USA made Williams. It's S-41. Nice knurled grip handle. This will clean up nice. And last, now this thing is cool. This is my first one of these. Pardon the camera angle for a second while I read this. Okay, so this is a Bridgeport 121. I'll see if I can get the... Yeah, there you go. Bridgeport 121, USA made, Bridgeport, Connecticut. So it's got wooden handles that are relatively decent shape. But what a cool piece. It's got the hammerhead. You know, I really don't know, but that's got an edge on it. I'm not quite sure what the terminology is for that, but little axe head there, or hatchet rather, and then the pry bar. So this thing will clean up nice. You know, wire wheel it, clean up the wood. So I got this to collect. This is cool. And overall, I think it's, you know, other than it being old, it's in relatively decent shape. Then we got Dremel 5,000 I'm sorry, 395, 5,000 through 35,000 RPM. And you know, I got what do we got? 1, 2, 3. I got about 3 Dremel tools, but if I can find them cheap and throw them in the bundle, I grab them, because these take care of all those hard to reach places. And you know, it came with the usual sanding wheels and you know, cut off wheels and whatnot, but it's got a nice little case. So what I'm going to do is take my best Dremel and put it in here with a bunch of bits, because this is a pretty nice case. So got that, and then last but not least, we got the vise there. I'm sorry, we got the floor jack there. So I have a Craftsman floor jack and it leaks. You got to take the wrench and tighten it with the wrench further to get it to stay up where you have it, and it's dangerous. I don't like it. You know, I don't want the car slowly lowering on me. So this bad boy I threw in the bundle. Now I don't know what brand it is. It's older and it's heavy duty, and I'm gonna try to decipher that, what's left of that label at some point. But it's got a nice size plate. Obviously the wheels are all steel. It's heavy duty, it's well made, and it works. And it's got a long handle, and you know, just really easy to use. You can spin that. Yeah, figure out how I. Maybe you turn it this way. Yeah. Not quite sure. I got a monkey with it. It does work. I was playing with it before I bought it, obviously. You know, I think that's got to be up. I don't know. We tipped it when we got in and out of the car, so maybe the fluid leaked or got transferred. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Let me set the phone down for 1 second and spin this handle. 1 sec, guys. There we go. It was just a little rough on the turning, so you turn this lever as such, and as I promised, you know, I'm a man of my word. So it just cranks right up, and then to lower it, you just turn the handle counterclockwise. She'll sink right down. So this, I feel like it's safer than the Craftsman. It's definitely more heavy duty. And you're probably wondering what I paid for everything. Paid $50 total for everything. $50. You know, I made a little pile at the guy's house. He had a lot of stuff, and you know, I was trying to figure out where he was at with the price, and he said, what do you think? And I said, well, I want to know where you're at. And he said, how about 150? And you know, it definitely wasn't going to go for that. So I feel like this should go up a little higher, a little quicker. So this might need a little fine tuning here. I gotta check it out and figure out what the deal is. But that's high enough to get the car up to where I need it, anyways. But I'll fool around with it and figure out what we got to do to get this, because I'm pretty sure this thing goes up. You know, it probably goes up to here anyways. So, but that'll definitely work where it's at for now. So, $50, and we got the goods. So I'm gonna go through and kind of process this stuff, and I got this fan going on here. You can see the base plate. So I got to get at it. I got to get this fan done shooting to have it done today, but the motor's put back together. I just got to find a little rubber grommet for it, but that's it. Little tool haul, 50 bucks. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. You know, this stuff is stuff that I'm going to use. The vise I'm going to use. This I collect, but the vise, the bench grinder, the Dremel, and the jack. 4 items that I'm going to use. And if you figure, you know, 50 bucks, you know, just on the bigger items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, that's like 10 bucks an item for the bigger items, and we're not even talking about the breaker bars and whatnot. So, and this thing, how cool is that? So hopefully you can appreciate this thing. But anyways, have a great day. I'll keep you posted if I snag anything else here in the immediate future. I'll be sure to post it. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and have a great day. Thanks.